Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your monthly reading for July. The month of July, this is going to be the number 7. So 7 is all about being on the right path. Let me just read it straight from the book. You're on the right path, and the outcome will exceed your expectations. The number 7 is a sign that divine magic is supporting you and opening doors of opportunity. So you may notice from May, starting in May, which I don't really like the month of May. The month of May is usually a struggle for me. May is the number 5, which is all about change. We struggle with change, and I struggle with May because it's like a month of change for me, and I don't like it. Plus, this past May, we had, we left the month going into a Mercury retrograde, or had a Mercury retrograde in May that also brings about change. And then we leave May and go into the number 6 energy for June, which is all about balance in the material realm. Plus, coming out of that Mercury retrograde. So it's like, you experience the change, you come out, how can you balance yourself and get your leggings, your footing, so that here in July, you can really go after the things that you want, or watch the doors of abundance and opportunities open up for you. Now, keep in mind that July is like, for me, Christmas in July. Now, keep in mind that we are still in Saturn retrograde. Saturn is Lord of Karma. So, whatever work you have been sowing into, whatever good deeds, good works, good planting, nourishment within yourself and within others, those good works that you have been investing in and putting time, attention, and effort into, you should see like karmic rewards for that starting in the month of July, like Christmas in July. Things come into fruition for you. There is, at the end of July, Jupiter going retrograde. Jupiter is like the planet of luck and expansion. So there is something significant around the 28th of July, the last week of that. That sets us up to move into August, which is the number 8, which is all about abundance and prosperity. So if you may not see, the entire month being abundant, but you are going to see movement and doors opening and magic that's ushering you into and onto paths into a direction of obtaining those things. So you've got to train your eyes and be on the lookout for the magic around you and the doors opening up, because you could knock on this door here and it didn't open per se, and then you knock on this door and there's a person at this door, but not the person that you were looking for. But you were like, well, I'm looking for such and such, and they're like, oh, well, that person, don't live here no more. But here's this person, maybe they can tell you. So then you leave from there and you go over here and you meet this person, and then this person's like, I don't know what happened to that person, but how about I got this person here instead? And then you go to that person, and then that person is like, either introduces you to the right thing that you needed, or it just leads to finding the person that you were looking for. Like maybe and that could take you down some back crooked country road that, finally spit you out over here. It's like you had to go around the asshole just to get to the balls. Whatever, that little, I can't believe I just used that saying, but that's what the heck came to my mind. So, Lord Jesus, help me. Anyways, but you see what I'm saying? You needed this person right here, but you were having to go all the way down here to circle back around. So keep in mind that could be the energy afloat for you in the month of July. So for the oracle, I'm switching up the readings. The oracle decks that I will be using are, and I messed up my camera. Let me see here, because if I don't want to touch the thing too much. Okay, maybe that will stay. So I'm going to pull the oracle messages from these two, and these two. If you have a question that you would like answered, I would go ahead and form that, and I will answer it for you here in a minute with this deck. So I'm going to pull cards from those, and then I will be using the Tarot of the Divine for the tarot card. And then I'm just going to let you go ahead and know that this reading is going to be a little lengthy, because then I'm going to use the Kipper deck to clarify some things. Alright, so let's get started. Woo! So we have, I think it's Coventina with Purification. It is time for a cleansing detoxification of your mind and your body. We have at the bottom of the deck, there's a truck coming by. I'm going to let it go by. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck, there was a transformation or something that took place. We have endings and beginnings, blossoming, start delegating, and Mother Earth. You are called upon to help with environmentalism. Ask others to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process. Do not give up. The old must be released so the new can enter. Your oracle energy is, if I'm not mistaken, this card flipped out when I was doing the shuffle. Also, the number 44 attached to it. It is the woman holding a heart, but in reverse. You have at the bottom of the deck, blossoming abundance with happy family, door to spirit, attachment, and 7th chakra with Archangel Uriel. So that is all about your crown chakra. There was an attachment to something, some way, shape, or form, that may have caused this reverse energy here. I am going to read from the book about this. Alright, this card reverse could indicate a state of being emotionally overwhelmed, and you may feel as though your love life is turned upside down. It could also refer to some difficulty in a family matter or a close relationship. If this is the case, it's time to let go or resolve things now. There's also a possibility that this woman reversed is someone who brings a negative emotional influence to your life. There may be jealousy, resentment, or even more subtle manipulations going on. Don't take things personally, but endeavor to bring greater clarity and calm self-empowerment to the situation. And always remember to bring a loving, heartfelt energy to yourself. So, this is the energy that's going to be surrounding the month. It almost seems as though you've experienced something, and if you're the woman here watching this, you could be a little disheartened or a little cold from whatever has happened, and you need to cleanse this energy off of you. We have ancestors with generation. So this card here, okay. This card, keep in mind that it has a snake on it. And snake medicine is all about transmutation. That is shedding the skin, the old, making way for the new. So there is a transmutation that needs to go on here. I would say that your ancestors are really speaking to you. You should be able to feel their presence around you this month. I would also say that they are empowering you to make this change, and that they are also helping. Like, they are using their ancestral hands to help transform you, especially if you invoke like this detoxification or this purification that you need to undergo, like going to the ocean, a lake, or a river, or somewhere significant where you can receive healing. They will be there with their healing hands helping you in that moment. Yeah, so you've got at the bottom of the deck, new beginnings, release, effortless, and sanctuary. So you need to find a cave somewhere, whether this is a room in your home or a hotel room, somewhere where you can withdraw and be alone for a little bit. That will help you to detoxify and to purify yourself. You should see, though, that the things that you do in the month of July should require less effort. They should be effortless. And I would also say that too entails this release that you need to partake in. Like, it should be an easy release. You know, sometimes when we detox or we are ridding ourselves of negative attachments, that, you know, it's a struggle. I don't feel like you're going to be struggling this month with that. Okay. So your angel answer is helpful people. So whatever question you had, there will be now I'm going to tell you this, because usually what this card for me means, and it's just for myself, it usually means it's a no to your question. Hold on. If you asked a yes or no question, do not take that. Scratch whatever the heck I just said about it being a no. Okay? What I meant by that was, you may not get it exactly the way you're asking for it, but is that why I went into the whole spiel about having to go around the asshole to get to the balls? I feel like this is now where I'm able to see that. Okay, so whatever you're asking about, it is very well possible that you will be able to achieve it and to get it. You may have to go around the asshole to get to the balls, but there's going to be a shit ton of people put upon your path to help you achieve and to go after and obtain whatever it is that you're asking about. Look, and then we've got ask help for others on the bottom. Get more information. There's something better, if you believe, and within the next few weeks. So it's going to take, a few weeks to obtain it or to get there. You will find helpful people along the way. Alright, so now let's start diving into the tarot cards. Woo! Okay, so we start out right out the gate with the Two of Wands. So there is a decision that you need to make, you or someone you're dealing with here. Good Lord, all of these cards are in reverse. Lord. Alright. Okay, so your underlying energy for the month is the Eight of Swords in reverse. Thankfully. Okay, thankfully. Because the Eight of Swords in reverse is that you are coming out of, you know how your thoughts, they can wreak havoc on you. They can make you corner yourself into a room. Well, your thoughts are no longer haunting you. So this release that you're doing, this purification, is allowing you to either see a way out, or it's the stress no longer, the stress has lost its momentum. So it's the energy around that is starting to dissipate. So now you're able to see what's going on. Your perspective about it's going to be changing this month. So that's going to put you, so once you're able to free yourself of this Eight of Swords reverse energy, you're going to have to make a decision whether you are going to go left or whether you are going to go right. Yes, so this is freedom, new perspectives, taking a stand, strength, and healing. So when you get your strength back, there's going to be you're going to be looking and observing into which direction you want to take your life and what choice do you want to make. This Two of Wands energy, decisions, travel, business opportunities, future planning, and cooperation. So, I like how he's two-faced, but he's looking to the first of the month and he's looking at the end of the month. So, the beginning of the month, I feel like either, and this is, it's going to be dependent upon your situation, and this is a general reading. There is the beginning of the month, you're going to be looking where your relationship failed, where you were depressed, where you had sadness, where you had a creative block, relationship problems. You're going to be looking at that. You may even be turning down a romantic offer from someone, especially if this offer is coming from someone that caused you to be in an Eight of Swords energy, between May and June. So, whatever situation caused you this anxiety, you may be deciding not to take from that cup anymore. You may be deciding not to pour into that cup anymore around the beginning of July. And you're going to be looking at the things that bring you sadness and the things that I feel like bring you pleasure and happiness. So, the middle of the month, you may find yourself a little depressed. There may be a breakup. If you're in a relationship here, you may decide to cut ties with this person. Or this person may decide to cut ties with you. But someone here is taking a stand and they're deciding not to feed into this. So this is like dysfunctional family, broken home, instability, conflict, and neglect. So let's say if you are breaking up with this person, or this person has broken up with you, you'll have to let me know how this goes. But it does have you in this, this woman holding your heart, that negative energy there, that reverse energy of being, sad and depressed. Even if you were the one that made the decision that you didn't want to invest in it anymore, you still have to go through the process of untangling yourself from that situation, that person, the life you created, whether it was a short time or a long time. You will have helpful people around you, though, that help you, I feel, to get out of this situation, to change things. Now look, there may also be, because we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, there may be some delays around you making this decision this month. And you may, so this is going to go in, this can be several different ways. You may feel like you are experiencing bad luck with this person, a lack of control. There was a delay or something that this is a disappointment, whatever, from the past. That's the thing that's blocking you. So whatever happened in the past, I don't feel like you are, now have you healed from it? You're getting there, okay? You are definitely getting there. The mental chatter, I don't feel holds reign or power over you anymore. It's not the dominant energy. Like you've broken through the first stage. Now it's like, now you can see where you want to go and what you want to do. So now that you've gotten that part out of the way, how can you move forward? But there is a challenge here of letting go. Now, whether this is for you or the other person that you're dealing with, someone is struggling to let go of it or put an end to it. If you are the one that's deciding to leave and to go somewhere else, then I feel like the challenge, it will be challenging for you to walk away from said person and this entanglement of you and them and your life that you created together. But there will be helpful people that come along to help you when it comes to if you have to move or relocate, or you have to kick this person out and they have to do that. There will be helpful people that come along and either help you move or help help you move this person out of your home. If you decide, you don't want your home to look anything like this person's been there, then repaint and redecorate. Now, I was just caught up in thoughts of, I bought a home one time, and I have an actual degree in interior design. So I bought this home. This home to me, like how the feeling of it that it gave me was like Alice in Wonderland type feel. So I painted every color in this house was like, the color was inspired from the color palette Alice in Wonderland. So like the cartoon version, the original, the first one. And plus I didn't have no man. So my living room, that sucker was pink. And let me just tell you that it was almost like a mauve, pastel, like grayish color pink. And it was a lot like this pink right in here. It was phenomenal. It turned out beautiful. People fucking were like, oh my god, you have a pink living room? And I'd be like, yeah. And even the men that would come in there and see my pink living room, they'd be like, oh my god, I couldn't imagine living in a pink living room. But man, I mean, it looks good, it works. And I'm like, well, of course it does. But anyways, I didn't have a man, so I painted this house and decorated it Alice in Wonderland without the, including of a masculine energy whatsoever. So if you are having to redecorate and change it so that, you're not reminded of the energy of a masculine energy, then paint it however the hell you want. Make it purple if you want to. I would say that you need a new outlook on your life and your situation. So paint it up a little bit. Alright, so the end of the month. Where you once had confusion, you will finally receive the clarity that you need at the end of the month. Okay, you'll be able to, if you feel there is still somewhat like, I feel like the remnants of this coming undone, or this or, around this decision, whether you're going to go this way or whether you're going to go that way. Okay, there is, you may not, this is going to be you for the whole month. So this is a process, a whole monthly process. You may feel like you take one step forward to get knocked 3 steps back. And then you may go over here, be like, all right, well, fuck it, I'll go over here. Well, you go over here and you take like 4 steps forward, and then you get knocked back 2. And you're like, okay, well, hold on, let me just backtrack for a few minutes. And then you back up a little bit, you rest, you get yourself together, and then you go for it again. You may have moments like that throughout the entire month. Do not get discouraged, because it is in those doors that you finally find the right door. But the right door will come to you, but it's a process of getting to that door. You got to go around the asshole to get to the balls type situation. So, that could be a month-long process, okay? But just stay vigilant, be open-minded, let go of the expectation, because, we don't always get what we expect. Expectations can get us in trouble. So if you can let go of expectation and just open up and allow, open up to the possibilities and allow, and come from a place of allowance, it'd be a whole lot easier. So the end of the month, reality is really going to sink in. You will have clarity. There's not going to be, now look, you're going to have a lot of options before you at the end of the month, okay? Because we have the 7 of Cups in reverse. Now, the 7 of Cups in reverse, there is a lot of cups before him. And I think this is Aladdin here. So, there is a lot of options that you have. But, you know, thankfully it's in the reverse, because in the upright, though you've got all in the upright, you've got all these decisions, you're wishful thinking, you've got options, but you can't really decide which one you want when it's upright. And, you know, each cup, there's something in it, but with that comes a risk and a reward. And a lot of times, there's so much going on and there's confusion, we end up picking a cup that may not necessarily be the right option. But it's just because we're in the energy that we're in, we can't see straight. So, you know, and there is a consequence to that. But I feel like if you do this purification and detox and cleanse, you'll be able to see and think straight and choose right. Okay, especially with it being in the reverse. So at the end of the month, you're going to have lots of options. They will be there for you. I feel like you will have the clarity you seek to be able to choose wisely. So you'll need to be patient with yourself as you go through this process. All right. So, your advice. You, whoever is watching this, we have justice. So, things will and should go in your favor this month. But, please keep in mind and know that even though things are going to go in your favor, it's still going to be a process. Okay? It's not going to be like the drop of a dime or happen like that. There's something in this process, in this journey, that you're going to have to learn and experience. But this is harmony, balance, equality, virtue, and honor. So I feel like this is going to help you open up spiritually. And things will be met with fairness and honor and clarity. Like, you'll have the clarity you seek. Especially if you can, like, do a cleanse or a detox. Now, in your environment, whoever you're dealing with, someone that you are dealing with, I feel like it's a partner. Someone from the past. A breakup, something. This person is emotionally closed off. They may come back in. They will come back in and apologize. But I feel like this is something that you're still going to walk away from. You know, I do feel like that they are going to try to come back in and maybe tempt you to not leave. But, you know, I feel like either they're going to be hesitating to do that, or they're going to be reckless about it. One or the other. But I don't like the energy that's coming off of that card in their sector. Let me just say that. There is a lot of fears about walking away from the situation. But just know that your outcome card here is the Six of Swords. And this woman and child, and I believe this is like Moses and the lady that found him, maybe. But they're in this boat and they're leaving. I wish I had a better camera one day. So there is going to be something here that you walk away from. Like, you'll be able... The thing that I love about the Six of Swords energy is that you are leaving... You're leaving, like, troubled waters, and you're heading into smoother waters. So this is, you know, healing, moving forward, stability, escape, and going on a journey. So this could be you actually leaving. But what you're leaving to, though, you're leaving bullshit, but you're going to, like, the awesomeness of something else. So you're walking away from one thing, but you're going to something better. And you will have helpful people along the way to help you. And, you know, this ancestor card's coming up. So I feel like your ancestors are really here helping to nudge you in the right direction. They are also bringing, like, behind the scenes, the right people to you to help you during this time. You may not be able to see the complete rewards for your efforts this month, because you've got the bottom of the deck over here, the Three of Wands. And that's the card of knowing it's there, but you can see it on the horizon, but it's just not in your hand just yet. So it's like you've got to wait a little bit for it to get to you. So you know that bigger and better is right around the corner. It's on its way. And you are smooth sailing into that, whatever that may be for you. So you'll definitely have to let me know in the comments like how this has panned out for you, or how this resonates. Now I want to clarify. Alright, what is this Eight of Swords reversed here for Cancer? What is this Eight of Swords here reversed for Cancer? What is this Eight of Swords reversed here for Cancer in the month of July? Imprisonment. So something had you alright, so this was the actual card. You know, that's, you know, you're stressed, you're worried, you've gotten yourself walled into a corner here because you can't think straight or see straight because something is bothering you so bad. And here you have finally, there's a breakthrough in your thought processes, so you're able to stop thinking about it as much. It's not bothering you as much. And then look at this card here that came out, the imprisonment card. So you may feel like you've been a prisoner to your own thoughts. Now, a bunch of cards fell out. We had Journey, Mature Woman, Bad Health, Concern, Official Person, and Message of Concern. So maybe there was a bad health, like something happened with the masculine. You got sick or they got sick. But something here had you restricted and confined in the past, like May to June time period. And now this month, you're really going to be breaking free from that. That could also, too, be like this moving away. Could be the Christmas in July right here. This moving away energy. Alright, so what is this? What's this Ace of Cups in reverse here for Cancer? What is this Ace of Cups here in reverse for Cancer? What is this Ace of Cups here in reverse for Cancer? So, someone feels left out in the cold because someone's not offering their love. So, we've got expectation, wealthy man, adjudication, and false person, and courtship thoughts. So, was a masculine energy portraying to you to be something they were not? You were expecting something different from an individual, and they were not able to deliver, it looks like. What is this Ten of Cups energy here for Cancer in the month of July? What is this Ten of Cups energy here for Cancer in the month of July? The Gift card wanted to flip out. Oh, we have expectation. But, okay. And she's looking to the past. So, sudden wealth, mature woman, family room, privileged lady, house, mature man. Alright, this has been coming out for a lot of people. Something ended, something didn't go well with a person, like your significant other in the past couple months, okay? It looks as though at one point in time, maybe they were taking care of you. You were able to be, you know, like, they were looking after you, taking care of you or something, and it's almost like they stopped taking care of you maybe. They made promises to you that they couldn't deliver on and that they did not deliver on. Now, in this sudden wealth card, look, we got 777 right there. Those are sevens. I know you can't really see it because my camera is not, it's old. But there's also the number 11 on it. Now, it's in reverse. So, it looks like you were expecting money of some sort, and it may not come about. Now, look, this is the middle of the month energy right here. So, it looks as though in the middle of the month, you could be expecting some type of help from this person, and I'm not exactly sure if they're going to be coming through or not. Just so you know. What is this Two of Wands here for Cancer in the month of July? What is this Two of Wands here for Cancer in the month of July? What is this Two of Wands here for Cancer in the month of July? So, there is a message of some... Okay, so this situation is going to make you feel like this woman here. Like, either this situation you feel like in the past has done a number on you to where now you feel like it has weathered you, so to speak. Maybe it has given you a few more gray hairs. I have a ton, so anyways. But there is a message here coming in about money from somewhere, a gift of some sort from somewhere. You may have to focus on working this month. You may feel like you are a slave to work, and that's all you do. All you can do is just work away, and you're not getting the money or the reward for that you hoped or that you expected to. But there is a pathway opening up before you. Just know that. There is a pathway. You're going to have to really look and search and not put all your eggs in one basket at one time, because I feel like something's going to open up for you at the end of the month here. So what is the Seven of Cups in reverse for Cancer in the month of July? What is this Seven of Cups reversed here for Cancer in the month of July? Thoughts. We had Lovers, Distant Horizon, Children, Courthouse, Community, Message. So there is, this is a lot. There's going to be messages from, family, your community around this decision with this lover, this romantic partnership, whatever. Do you have a child with this person? Because there's a child here and the child card came out. But there's a lot of thinking and thoughts around this. Now look here. This man may pop up at the end of the month and be like, hey, yo, I want to give this another go. Please give me a second chance. I'm going to be honest with you and upfront, because I'm a truth speaker. I don't feel like you're going to accept this man's invitation if he comes back asking you for another chance. I really don't. Because you may not trust his motives. He may also even try to play on your emotions. And maybe that's what has caused you a lot of turmoil and trouble, is him playing on your emotions. Yeah, I think you are putting an end to the courtship with this man. And he's concerned. Maybe because he no longer has a stronghold over you, or he's not able to emotionally manipulate you anymore either. What is this Justice card here for Cancer in the month of July? What is this Justice card here for Cancer in the month of July? I am going to tell you this. I do feel that if this is a relationship and a man we're talking about here, you need to handle him in a fair and just way. Because I say that, you're going to have to look at both sides of the equation. When you deal with this man, you are going to have to, like, for real, set your ego aside. Okay? Because this is where Saturn's retrograde. That's that Lord of Karma. Okay? Don't seek vengeance with him or try to get back at him, you need to let that go and allow karma to do that for you herself, okay? Because karma's a bad bitch. You may think you're a bad bitch, but you ain't no bad bitch comparable to karma and the bad bitch that she is. Because she fucks shit up way worse than what you could ever imagine. So, you know, don't let your ego get involved. Let her handle that for you. Now, with this masculine, you need to handle him in a calm, cool, fair, and just manner. Don't seek revenge. Be peaceful. Be cooperative, but within reason. Within reason, okay? Look, I knew this daggone card was going to come out. But yes, and look, that's a 5 right there. I told you, 5's all about change. So, you need to handle this masculine in a fair and just way. So, I feel like, so yes, there were definitely some changes on your home front. And I feel like that put you in a state of feeling like either you were the one having to carry the load. I don't know if this masculine got sick or had a health scare or maybe got COVID or something, and you had to like look after him at some point in time, or if he just played upon you and your emotions. I don't like how this man is looking at me here in this card. We're about to have this, we might be about to have a conversation here. So, me and him, because I don't like how he's looking at me. So, the person you're dealing with, I would say that they are very clever in their words, their demeanor, and how they deal with you. And I feel like they know they can pull the wool over your eyes. Please do not allow this man to pull the wool over your eyes again, because that's the thing that has gotten you in this predicament in the first place. But there is a change here with this guy, and it's a change in the home. So whether either he's moving out or you're moving out, there's a change. Someone, whether this is you or him, feels like because of this change, you know, your income's going to change. And this is something that maybe you felt like you were a slave to. Alright, what is this full energy here for Cancer in the month of July? What is this full card in reverse here for Cancer in the month of July? Okay, so he, I don't think, can let go of his past. He's imprisoned by something that he did. Let me look. Okay, so, and there he is again. So he's concerned around you. There's a concern definitely around you. I don't know if he lied to you or he made false promises, but whatever he did, it has affected your home life. That's for certain. And it has brought about an end to whatever this dynamic here is between you and him. What is the Six of Swords here for Cancer in the outcome for July? And family room just came out. And you remember I talked about my living room being pink? And that family room flipped out. What is the Six of Swords here for Cancer in the outcome for the month of July? That daggone man, that mature man flipped out again. He evidently does not want me to deliver some of these messages. But Journey flipped out. So it's like you're going to be taking a journey. It's going to be a journey moving on to smoother waters. Look at that pathway. So something is definitely opening up for you to get you to leave this situation or to leave this man. Yeah, this is something that's definitely around your home. An end to something. You may feel like you're not going to receive the payout that you want, but I feel like it will be the payout that gives you what you need. This man is definitely concerned about this, and you, and the, I will tell you this, false person card has come up twice now, and it's on the bottom. Someone lied about something. They didn't reveal the whole truth, They weren't who they said they were. But this card here also comes with two meanings, because there's she is and there's he in the background. Now, he has a mask on. He's concealing his identity. She over here doesn't have a mask, but the thing that I like about her in the description of the book over here for this card is that she had, the feminine here has the potential, she can create a new identity for herself. So the false person could also be her. So are you having to like make moves behind the scenes? Are you having to make moves in secret and not really tell him or reveal to him everything? You may have to this month, okay? You are able to, however you come out of this situation, you are able to reinvent yourself as well. Keep that in mind. How's that for you? So anyways, Cancer, that's all I have for you. Please, 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 if this reading resonated, give it a thumbs up, like the reading. Feel free to please leave a comment and let me know what you, like, if the reading resonated, how it resonated, if I was right. If you feel like donating or tithing into this reading, my PayPal and Cash App information will be in the description box below. If this is where I leave you, Cancer, I hope the best for you, and I'm wishing you all the best. And I will see you again here in August. Take care. Namaste.